Hey YouTubers, it's Suzette with Yusashi Crafts coming to you today to show you how I paint my resin pieces, and um, these are the two pieces that I have today. I haven't domed them, I haven't glazed them or anything. I'm just going to show you guys how I paint them. Okay, so what you'll need, I use puffy paint. I have black, my favorite color, the watermelon. And then I have the yellow. You know what? I'm not going to use watermelon. I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use this. It's called Shiny Denim Blue. So I'll use that. I like using the puffy paint because it's pointed on the top and it's really easy to use. I showed you guys some pieces where I used the puffy paint before. There's one of them. So let's get started. This one doesn't have bows. It has flowers, a little flower on her head, if you can see it. Oh yeah. So you want to test the puffy paint first. Please always test it, because if you don't test it first and you squeeze it, a glob, I mean like literally a huge glob will come out. That is probably one downside to the puffy paint. So let me get a little piece of paper to test it on to make sure it comes out right. So you just want to make sure. See, I'm pressing on it and it's hardly coming out. That's all right. And if you want, you could take a toothpick and kind of move it around, loosen it up. That's okay. So just be extra careful. Don't press too hard. So we'll do the flower and just use the tip to kind of paint it with. And as you're moving it around, you kind of squeeze it out just a little bit, not hard at all. And I'm also going to do the center of the flower a different color. Or you could have put a gem in it. Just use probably some glue sticks, a hot glue gun, and put a gem, or you can use E6000, whichever one you prefer. Okay. So we'll let this set up a little bit before we add the second color. And then with the eyes, of course I use black. And basically with the eyes, you want to test it again, make sure it comes out okay. It does. Okay, with the eyes, I just fill them up with the black. I don't do anything technical. I take my time, but I just fill up the holes with the black. And this is being a little stubborn, so I'm going to loosen up the paint on the inside. Because puffy paint is made primarily for t-shirts. There we go. Okay, there's one. And then the other. Now for the whiskers, it's a little different. I use a toothpick. And of course you guys should know you can get toothpicks from the dollar store. Get like a box of 100. I mean, I use them all the time. But I'll put some on the back of my hand. Put some on my toothpick. I hope I can do this because I'm just used to just doing it. Hold on, let me get some more light so I can see. Can you hear my dog? That's Patches. Making a bunch of noise. Okay. With the whisker, oh my God, did you guys see me do that or did I take it out the camera? All right, I'm sorry. Let me do another one. The whiskers, you just want to get down in the indentions. You have to look, just be careful, take your time. Try not to make a mess. That's too much. Okay. Alright, I'll get some more paint. And I just put it on the back of my hand. I mean, you could put it on paper, but I don't know. It's just easy for me to do it like this. That might be my OCD kicking in, I don't know. And you're just filling in the whisker. That one I'm going to put a little bit more in. Alrighty, and be careful. You want to turn it and then do the other side. And be careful just not to touch anything, because if you touch it, it'll be messed up. And you may be able to take a baby wipe to get it off. You may not be able to. It may not all come off. Uh-oh. Let's see. Sorry for keep taking it out of the line of the camera. Jeez, I'm not showing you guys very well. I apologize. Let's see. Here, maybe if I got down here. I'm going to have to fix that a little bit. Okay. I'm going to take the clean side of my toothpick and try to clean that up. Okay. That's not so bad. So now I'm going to do the nose. And I'm going to use the yellow. And honestly, you can do Hello Kitty whatever color you want. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it's just white anymore. The nose, just kind of dot it on. And just remember not to press too much. Okay. There we go. And I think I'm just going to make the center of her flower yellow. So here you can give it a nice little squeeze. Oh, be careful. If you squeeze too hard, that stuff will be everywhere. Like, for real, everywhere. I'm not even joking. Okay. There we go. There she is, Miss Kitty. And then we'll let her dry. And after she's done drying, then we'll go ahead with the resin. Just be patient, let it completely dry. You don't want to move too fast with it. So this one, I'll just do again. Here we go. Sorry, I'm not talking so much. I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. Alrighty, and you can get the puffy paint basically anywhere. Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, wherever. Joann Fabrics. Walmart is the cheapest place I've seen it. And even though it may go by a different name, it all does the same thing. Okay, there's one eye. The next one. And then let me just do the whiskers real quick. And we'll be good to go. Okay. There we go, not too much. Put a little bit too much in that one, but it's okay. It didn't run over. And Lord, don't drop it. Ooh, hot mess. And I like to put my paint down, then put the resin over it. For me, it seals it on there. It shouldn't chip or anything. Okay. And one last whisker. That one just leaves a little bit. Hold on, that one needs a little bit more paint. I am literally holding on to this thing. So you guys can see it, but then so I don't drop it. Okay, and then I'll do her nose. And then her flower. Okay, she's good to go. So we'll wait for those both to dry. Then when they dry, what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to dome them. Then we'll go ahead and then we'll glaze the front. And honestly, it's really still going to be a long process because the doming, you have to wait till it's completely cured before you can turn it over and then glaze the front. That has to cure and then they'll be done. So if you guys are selling your resin online, Etsy, eBay, or your own personal website, you know, and you have your charge and someone says that it's too expensive, you need to let them know that resin, it really can take, 2-3 days before it's completely finished. It's a long process, so you want to get paid for the time that you put into it. So I'll go ahead and we'll let these dry and then we'll come back and then I'll show you guys about doming the backs. Alrighty.